Welcome. Today is Friday, so you know what that means. Another spooky Friday horror story video. Listen, today, as you can tell by the title, we're going to be reacting to more scary stories.
Because you know how much I just love scary stories.
I was recommended to some scary stories. Well, scary stories. I don't know. So we're gonna find out if it's scary or not. I'm gonna do about 3 scary stories. Now these stories are from a channel called Horror Stories, I believe. I'm gonna put the link in the description. This guy makes, or girl, I don't know, either way, makes horror stories. There's a few of them in there, so we're gonna react to 3 of them and see if it's scary or not. We do like a scale of 1 to 10. How scary is it? 10 being can't sleep at night. That's how scary it is. So I don't know. We're gonna find out. So keep the intro short. We're gonna get into the video. Let's go. All right. So this first one is called the Shadow Man Sleep Paralysis Horror Story. Now I picked this one specifically because I used to have sleep paralysis. No lie, like sleep paralysis is crazy. If y'all know what it is, then you know what I'm talking about. But if you don't know, sleep paralysis is basically when you're sleeping in your bed, but at the same time you're like awake, like your mind is awake. Like it's so weird. Like you can see everything in your room, but you can't move at all. Like your body is literally paralyzed, but you're like awake at the same time. So it's like your body's asleep, but your mind is awake. Like it's crazy, man. I don't know. I used to have it a lot, and I don't have it anymore. But like I don't know. I also heard that sleep paralysis is like it can be caused by you feel like there's like something in the room, like your mind is alerted to something being in the room. So I don't know, man. I don't know. I can't figure it out. I just know that I don't have it anymore, so that's a good thing. So anyway, let's get into this video. Let's see the Shadow Man. That looks like a Shadow Man, all right. But yeah, let's do this.
Ago. Till this day, I'm horrified by what had happened.
All right.
I just hope I would never, and anyone would ever have to experience what I had experienced.
What'd you experience? Yep.
I was 13 and had a dog named Lucky. At that time, I had a big fear of the dark, and whenever I would go to...
How many people got dogs named Lucky? I feel like Lucky is such a broad name. I have a dog. When I have a dog, I'm gonna get a dog. I'm gonna get 2 dogs. I'm gonna pick like a real unique name that no one else has. I don't know what else I'm gonna pick. I'm gonna pick like Sabretooth or something. Like I don't know, something like that. Don't take my idea though. I'm debating Sabretooth. But anyway.
sleep, Lucky would be sleeping underneath my bed, and whenever I would feel scared or felt uncomfortable with fear, I would put my hand down and Lucky would lick it to tell me I'm not alone and everything was alright.
Thank you, Lucky.
I know it was kind of weird, but Lucky would help me sleep through the night.
No, there's nothing weird about that. Do not feel ashamed. Your dog is providing you comfort. I wish I had a dog when I had sleep paralysis. Maybe my dog would have came to save me, woke me up or something. Like, hey, yo, bro, wake up, son. Like you paralyzed again, your sleep. I got you though, no worries, son. Ain't nobody sneaking up on you when you sleeping, boy.
Night and stopped me from being scared. There was this horrible day where unfortunately Lucky, my dog, had died.
Oh.
I felt so sad. I was in my bed for nearly 2 weeks just crying and missing my dog. After I cried, I would normally a lot of the times go to sleep during the day and not much in the night, since my fear had heightened, and Lucky wasn't there anymore.
Someone else is.
However, I felt so tired. One day I decided to take a nap.
Another thing about sleep paralysis, I notice it always happens when you're sleeping on your back. Like always, when you're on your back, that's when it just kicks in. So I don't know. I think it helps. Don't sleep on your back. I don't sleep on my back anymore. I don't know why I did sleep on my back. I find it weird to sleep on your back. Like I sleep on my front, like just suffocate me into the pillow.
Yeah, in the darkness of my room. While I was sleeping, I woke up forgetting my dog had died, and I put my hand underneath the bed.
Okay.
I felt something lick my hand.
It's Lucky.
I didn't think much of it because I forgot at that time, and I was so tired because of the amount of sleep I was getting. After that happened, I went to go to the toilet to wash off my hand that my dog licked, but when I went to the toilet, I remembered My dog had died. The feeling
So,
of fear and anxiety had come to me as I froze, staring at my toilet door. I ran inside my bathroom and looked at the mirror. I saw what had stuck in my mind for all these years. On my mirror, and what looked like blood, it said, "Humans can lick hands too."
ew, that's gross. Hey, what the heck? Oh, that's it? Oh, wow. Okay. So, that wasn't scary. That was just like weird. That was really weird, man. That was more like a weird, creepy story. Humans could lick hands too. I mean, shoot, if you into that kind of thing, I guess. I guess y'all can lick hands. I don't know. Don't look at me. I'm not licking no hands. All right. So the next one we got here is insanely scary school lockdown horror story. Now, I like the story ideas when people be in school during like, oh well, no, this is lockdown. I thought it meant like at night. Like it kind of just hit me. Like I had to reread it just now to realize it's lockdown. So I don't know. Let's see. Is it scary? Is it not? I don't know. The last one gets like a 6 for being creepy.
Friday, the last
Like
day
weird,
of school,
weird.
and the week until on Monday. The only thing on my mind was after school, and I'm pretty sure everyone else was thinking the same.
Okay. Yeah.
Nothing
Facts.
could go wrong
Facts.
today. I mean, it's just
Yo, Fridays at school, high school, when that bell ring, boy. End of the day, gone, bro. Gone. Not till Monday. Hold it. Don't get started if it's like a 3-day weekend.
school. What is the worst that could possibly happen?
Uh,
So I was sitting in a
school
class
shooter, I
with
guess.
20 other classmates. It was a science lesson and we were learning about atoms when suddenly I heard a
Don't
loud
remind me.
horn sound come from the speakers. It sounded like one of those sounds that came from the movie Birds before everyone would kill each other.
I like
My
that
teacher
movie.
looked worried and anxious and told everyone to go to the side of the room.
You said the teacher looked worried and anxious, but it was on the school thingy. You can't see the teacher, you can only hear. Unless he said sounds. I don't know.
And under the tables. Everyone in my class looked worried. By then I found out we were having a lockdown. I'm pretty sure my classmates found out as soon as I did, and my teacher went to close the lights. Everything was dark.
Yeah.
No light at all. I could barely even see where the tables were. The only bit of light was from underneath the door. We heard loud thuds in the other doors as
Yo, is turning off the lights really like a good move during lockdowns if a shooter comes in there? Like when you turn off the lights in a classroom, like that's like literally telling him like, oh, they in there. They in there.
Open the door, I know y'all in there.
Listen, man, ain't no classrooms with lights off. Listen, all the classrooms I've ever walked by in my whole school life is walking by classrooms and it's empty. The lights are always usually on. Like no matter what, like whether there was a class in there or maybe a class is going to be in there, the lights has always been on. Like it's rare for me to see a classroom with no lights on, unless there was like no classes that day and maybe like only an assembly. I feel like there's always classrooms always have lights on. But maybe that's just me. Other schools, I'm sure, probably lights are from off.
outside my class, and that rung a bell on my teacher. He said the most frightening thing you could say when your school is on lockdown and someone is right outside.
Right.
He whispered, "I forgot to lock the door."
Oh.
I mean, how was that not your first priority? Well, after you get us all to safety, I couldn't.
All right, someone got to volunteer as tribute to go lock that door. Somebody got to do it. Not me. Let me know if there's a window in that classroom. I would have been out the window.
really blame him. He looked like as if he was about to relieve in his pants, but still managed to slowly get up and approach the door.
Great.
Suddenly, my teacher had reached the lock, but the door had opened just before, and my teacher got yanked out of the class.
Dang. Come
Me and
here.
my friend both went up to the door to lock it and shut it before the man could come in. I got so much goosebumps everywhere in my body, and that only boosted my adrenaline.
Dang, son, you let a teacher go like that? Teacher got yanked out the classroom. His friends like, all right, unlock that door. Ain't nobody else coming in here, man. Nobody else is coming in here. Sorry, teach. It's tribute. Should have locked it in the first place.
I could hear the group of girls at the back crying, and some of the boys were shivering and still,
The heck is that?
while one boy
Joker?
and another girl came to help us. The man on the other side was pushing against the door, but we were stronger than him and managed to lock it. The man behind the door was banging on the door, screaming, while me and my friend slowly walked backwards, ready for anything. Suddenly, we heard 2 loud shots come from outside.
Right.
We were worried that anything happened to our teacher, so we waited. After what felt like 5 minutes of waiting, everything was quiet. Me and my friend gathered the courage to walk up to the door and see what was going on. My friend unlocked it while I peeked. I saw the most confusing and horrifying thing ever. I saw my teacher with a gun in his hand, pointing it at a student.
What?
I rushed over to attack him and punched the back of his head, which made him unconscious. The second guy came out of nowhere when I lowered my guard, but luckily my friend came out and grabbed him and tripped him over, which let me and my friend grab him again and hold tight locking him. Soon the police were called, and both my teacher and the man was arrested. It still makes me think to this day, why was my teacher pointing a gun at another student?
That is a weird story. Another weird story. Alright. Let me think real quick. Let me do my detective work. Alright, so the guy yanks the teacher out the classroom. Got to lock the door. The teacher is pointing a gun at a student. Alright. So the guy with the gun gave the teacher a gun and said, yo, if you don't kill the student, I'ma kill all my other hostages, right? So the teacher was like, no. Wait, matter of fact, he said, yo, teach, if you don't shoot the student, then I'ma shoot you, right? And teacher was like, nah, son, I'm not trying to be a martyr 2 times today. I already done failed to lock the door, so I'm about to save myself right now. So you gonna have to get it, little Bobby. Sorry. So he was pointing the gun at the student because he was being cowardly. He didn't want to take one for the team, I think. I don't know, it's a weird story, man. What's it next? Alright, so this last one is called The Birdman. Insanely creepy story. Now, when I hear Birdman, I picture my boy Harvey from that law show on Adult Swim, Harvey Birdman, whatever you call it. I picture that guy. Or wait, matter of fact, isn't that Adult Swim show based on the, like, an actual Birdman show? But you get what I mean. I picture the Birdman, alright? So I don't know what kind of Birdman you're gonna show me now. Or maybe the Birdman from Rick and Morty. I forgot his name. But if y'all watch Rick and Morty, y'all know the Birdman I'm talking about. But anywho, we're gonna get into this. Let's see.
I was 22 living in my apartment.
Facts.
I went to college and wouldn't really take much classes.
Okay.
I would skip a lot of lectures and go out with my friends instead.
That's the
One
way
night
to do
I
it.
returned into my apartment after being out with my friends, and I glimpsed up at my apartment window.
Mm-hmm.
I saw a weird, inhumane figure just standing up straight just behind my window.
That's Harvey.
Its arms were skinny and long and had a weird beak-like shaped face.
Who he look like? Hold on. Is that the character from Assassin's Creed? Like the old Assassin's Creed, like Ezio days? Mr. Dr. Poison Mask. Is that Ezio days? I think it is. If y'all play Assassin's Creed, y'all know who I'm talking about too. With you got the mask and with the bird nose. Yeah.
It was type of lanky but in a horrifying way. It was just the way it was standing, not breathing at all.
How you know it wasn't breathing?
Just staring at me. I ran inside my apartment, ready for anything to jump out. Once I reached my door, I went in and looked at my bedroom window that faced outside where the figure was standing. But no one was there. I thought it might have been my hung-up clothes that formed a man, since that happened sometimes, but I was uneasy.
And he flew away.
Uncomfortable, I tried to go to sleep. I looked at my clock and it was 3 a.m., so I forced my eyes to close.
That's 3 a.m.? It looks bright.
I looked at the clock and it was still 3 a.m.
Oh, gosh.
At the same time, I tried to go to sleep. But this time, the inhumane...
Is that a bad thing? It sounds like a good thing. Like, if you keep looking at your clock and it's 3 a.m. and you have work in the morning or school and it's just 3 a.m., like, bro, that sounds like endless sleep to me.
The figure was standing in front of my window, in front of me, just looking at me.
That does look inhumane.
Staring at me.
That looked like E.T.
It looked like a Birdman, a bird that was standing. It was the most strangest and creepiest thing I ever had seen.
Birdman.
It lifted its arm towards me while I tried moving back, paralyzed on my bed.
Another paralysis
It then
story.
pointed its finger at me. That's when I woke up again.
He said,
The time was still 3
E.T.
a.m. Yet there was no figure of the Birdman in front of me. I felt a huge relief knowing it was a dream, but it felt so real. I tried going to sleep again. I'm not sure if it was a dream or not, but I woke up for the 3rd time.
At 3 a.m.
The Birdman was in front of me again. He held a sign saying, "I will always be watching you."
Why did he hold the sign?
While doing that, he turned his head 360 degrees and looking straight back at me. For the 4th time, I woke up again, still at 3 a.m. That's when I packed my bags and left. I will never return there again. Not for school or not for college.
Hey,
I just
Birdman.
hope that the 4th time I woke up was not a dream.
So when you woke up again for the 4th time and you packed your bags and left, was it still 3 a.m.? Like, I just wanted to know. Like, I don't know. And where do you go at 3 a.m.? Like, what's open? You packed your bags and went where? To a hotel? Hotel? Friend's house down the block? Like, I don't know. I don't know, man. Where'd you go? But that was an interesting story. Nah, they didn't get me scared, but they were kind of creepy. It was like creepy, weird. I don't know. They all get like a 6. That one before with the teacher, the school shooter, that joint gets like a 7.5 because that really like boggled my mind when he asked me why was the teacher holding the gun. I don't know why the teacher was holding the gun. I don't know. But anyway, listen, man, that's the end of that. If y'all mess with those videos, there's more videos like this on his channel, so I'm gonna leave a link in the description. If y'all want to go check it out, I can go check it out. You know, subscribe to his channel, man. He puts in work to make these videos, so why not? At the same time, why not give me a thumbs up for this video and subscribe to my channel? You know, I'll be putting in that work too, making these videos. Feel me, man? Yo, join the squad, man. But anywho, that's all I got for today. You know, scary, spooky Friday, and I'll see y'all Saturday for spooky games, scary games. You know, that's how we do it. And TGK, I'm out. Peace.